Yeah. Yeah. Broskis. Yeah. Did I tell you that I freaking love you guys? Enjoy. You guys are gonna hate me so much for this. You guys are gonna hate me so much for this. But remember, deep down, I love you all very, very, very much. Okay? Enjoy these tunes, guys. We're starting off the showcase pretty damn brutal, huh? But just you wait. We're just getting started. I got so much more brutal lined up for you this evening. But first of all, my name is good old Papa Slim, and my mission here is to uncover the most brutal gems out of the brutal gems. So you don't have to do the digging, but only the enjoying, which means playing them. Apart from watching them when I cover them, of course. But that doesn't take a lot of minutes of your life now, does it, huh? Now this event that we're about to witness has been put together by this bald man right here. There's been a lot of work involving getting this right. You know why? Because I didn't just snag a couple of trailers online. No, I actually talked to every single developer and publisher that you will see here. I made sure that 98% of everything that you will see here is either a brand new announcement or an exclusive trailer with footage that you have never seen before. So you might know of the game, but you have never seen what I'm about to show you. And trust me, you haven't heard about at least half of all the games that I'm about to show you, at least. Nonetheless, this event also has a Steam event running, and it's gonna kick off right about now. But go check it out after the showcase. The Steam event has been put together with the help of Retro Vibe, which is a publisher of awesome modern retro games. I'm gonna show a couple of them games in this showcase, but they are really good friends of mine, and I want to send a huge thank you to them for helping me put the Steam event together. And this is a completely free to enter and watch showcase. I turned off all ads. So if you want to help support this showcase and the channel moving forward with future showcases, consider becoming a member. It's as low as $1 a month. I would really appreciate it, and it would also motivate me to do this again, and it would also help financially doing this again, because it's not free setting all of this up. Had to commission a few things, you know, so on and so forth. Now, I talked enough. Super welcome to this Brutal Indies Unleashed showcase. Let's get the brutal started. Let's go. Brutal announcement.
Hey there, everybody. It's the other two-thirds, the Quad Damage Podcast. I'm Timo Tony Stark. No, I was playing. I'm the Midnight Medium, and I'm joined by Dead Forge.
How's it going?
Man, boomer shooters sure are delicious, aren't they? Or maybe I'm just hungry.
Well, you're in luck because we got a freshly sauteed and garnished new demo. Get ready to tear through mutated monsters with some wicked weaponry in the Jeezy Doom engine. We won't keep you in suspense any longer, so roll tape and don't forget to watch the Quad Damage Podcast while you download the demo. And as always, keep on booming.
Come on, kid. You can do better than that.
I got a couple options for you.
Hello, this is Under the Mayo, and I am hyped up to talk about some new horror games. So, yeah, I love shooters, action games, but What truly gets my blood pumping is survival horror. The big boys of the 90s and the new indie darlings that continue to prove the strength of the genre's foundation. And they just keep coming. I'm so freaking excited. I'm having a little trouble sleeping lately, so I've got a lot of time to play horror games. And there's so many horror games coming out. And they look great. But don't just take my word for it. Take a look for yourself.
Brutal exclusive.
I watched as he opened the sixth seal. There was a great earthquake. The sun turned black like sackcloth made of goat hair. The whole moon turned blood red. The heavens receded like a scroll being rolled up, and every mountain and island was removed from its place.
Peggy 18.
Paul Mason, 34, former surgeon at Westwood Hospital.
I'll bullet point this for you. I'm trapped in a time loop. That thing kills everyone. And every time it does, I wake up here and we go through this all over again.
So if we really are going to die, what do you suggest we do to avoid it?
We run like hell. What else aren't you telling me?
Tell him, Fern, or I swear to God I'll kill you right now!
There's still so much you don't know.
What did your people do to me? We need to run.
Hi, I'm Robert from the Quad Damage Podcast. You may know me as the British one that breathes too heavily, but our guests know me as the one that makes them look good in the editing. For the meat lovers out there, today we got something special. Incision is now with us for its 1.0 release, and I'm here to show you a beautiful weapon showcase of what the game has on offer. It's so good MasterCard might ban it. Isn't that right, Ruby?
I like eating ass. It's just how it is.
I knew it. So anyway, here's the trailer. And remember, if you like boom shooters and beyond, join the internet's town square for boom shoot video game talk with your favourite FPS game developers and YouTubers. And sometimes Zlim.
smells different. Something shifted. Sweet damnation. Bloody hell.
You made it to the terminus. But it's not over. Danger still lurks beyond the walls. Resources are running out. The last survivors need your help. Take on new missions. Earn the trust of those still standing. Defend the station. Rescue who you can. Hold your ground. Overcome new threats. Clear the platform. Fight for your future. Prepare the train for departure. Start the engine and make your last escape.
Insanely awesome games on display so far, huh? If you like them, make sure that you hit the like on the stream and go and wishlist all the games that you like today. All the games that you see in the showcase, you will also find in the Steam event. And you also might have noticed that I brought some friends along to the showcase, like Under the Mayo and the Quad Damage podcast. Well, I brought even more friends, and you're gonna see them throughout the whole showcase. But for now, let's watch some games that are dropping their demos in this bloody showcase. That's how awesome these people are. These developers, they're freaking awesome. Let's take a look at them.
Motherflipping world premiere!
What a play! Great job! Double score!
Hello, it's Bridgeburner here, and I have 3 bits of information to impart to you. The first is that you are watching the best indie showcase around with Zlim and his Brutal Indies, but you already know that because you're here watching. And then the second would be that Relentless Frontier is launching right now as you watch its big Law and Vania update, where they have new guns, new backtracking stuff, new lore for the game. And then our big one is Malapataka has a very special announcement, which you will have to find out after this.
Thanks for ratting me out, Cap. Dominion's not gonna waste time on a penal legion, you nimrods. Dominion's definitely coming for those schematics. Those hodads don't deserve my research. Time to pay my old place a visit.
Hello there, it's Melancholy Geek. Some of you might remember me from my work with E1M1 and Reload magazine, or more recently as a member of the horrifically wholesome team over at Fearzine magazine. Or you might just know me as that horror streamer over on Twitch. As such, when developer Space Piano Games released their first chapter demo of their upcoming SCP-inspired surrealist horror game, The Victor Initiative, last year, you better believe I ate that one up. And also, fuck rocking horses. Now, not only do we have a release window for the game proper, but it looks like the team has quite some more surprises in store for us. Check it out.
Subject log 27. The speaker. This object, when activated, causes humans to subsequently teleport them to a random location. This installs as part of the initiative security. Whatever's happening here, this is just the beginning.
What's up, everybody? I'm Kirk, and I run a channel called Kirk Collects where I explore classic and modern first-person shooters with plenty of boom shootery. And every once in a while a Splinter Cell, because why not? Oh, him? That's just Lee. Say hi, Lee. Up next, we have an exclusive trailer for the most adorable FPS around.
Incision?
What? No.
Half-Life?
No.
Black Ops 7?
No, that's not even... Shut up! Anyways, roll the tape.
They should be called Gen X shooters!
You're being a dick. You need to go outside.
Imagine all the times you have gotten a nasty paper cut. Let it linger in your head for a bit, how that cut felt. Feel your rage grow. And then... Fire Up Paperhead, which is this cute and cruel bloody horror adventure and boomy shooter where you can go full ham with your Ron Jeremy-sized pencil to stab your enemies, draw things to kill them, or just take the good old trusty shotgun to gib stuff into pieces. I mean, You could also just follow the lore and try find out the dark truth why Carver will bleed, since that shit doesn't make sense. But then also, research facilities usually doesn't make sense. You better wishlist paper today, or I swear on every rotting demon soul that I will find you. Thank you for the time you wasted on listening to me. Okay, enough chatting, just wishlist the game, it's pretty cool.
Mother-flipping world premiere!
Dear test subject, greetings from Biophone. The place of innovation for the most gifted dreamers.
Staff declared unfit for continued operation.
Biofed staff are currently indisposed.
We apologize for the inconvenience.
Thanks to heroes like you, Paper Town will survive.
Carrie, client here. We received your ping before your signal went dark. Looks like you've made it through the walls. Project Sidereal is a short ride away. We need you to find one thing. The interpolator. The cash will be in your account as soon as the device is transferred to our handler. Good luck. You'll need it. It's easier to get inside Hadrian's Wall than it is to ever get out.
I honestly don't know what's the best here. The friends that I brought along for the show or the actual games being showcased. I'm kidding. Both are equally as good. Nothing else, okay? Make sure that you go and follow the friends that I showcase here. That sounds so wrong. Make sure that you go and check out the friends that I bring along. If you want the names of anyone, if you missed it, make sure to just write in the chat and someone will help you out. Hopefully the creators themselves. If they're not here, someone else will help you. And broskis, you also noticed the last time you saw me, we checked out some brand new demos. I will also do a stream in a couple of days checking out more demos from the Brutal Indies Unleashed because we have a total of 78 demos in the Steam event. I feel like the most powerful bloody man in the world right now. But for now, we're actually going to check out some really, really brutal games, but they're not first person. Let's take a look.
Europe is aflame. It slowly but surely succumbs to the invasion.
Yet there are some who still believe in the crusade against evil. We've sworn an oath to defend this land against any form of villainy, be it common thieves, sinful heretics, or demons from the depths of hell. Our strength lies in our brotherhood. To stand a chance against Beelzebub's spawn, we train together, we eat and pray together, and we welcome new brothers to our order. The demons may outnumber us. As creatures of the abyss, they may thrive in darkness, but our ally is light, and we shall soak our enemies in that light. We believe that hellkind can be purged from these lands, and we trust in the strategic mind of our Grandmaster. We believe in you.
Hello, where faith is forged in blood and steel. In Arms of God, you wield up to 5 weapons at once. Each can be upgraded separately and merged with others to create devastating combinations. Let's talk about gore. It's not just an effect, it's a system I built from the ground up. Every enemy is hand-sculpted and their bodies are segmented for precise reactive destruction. It's all done by hand, limb by limb. I wanted clean cuts and visible damage, no matter what weapon you use. I know this is a bullet hell, the screen gets crazy, but to me this system had to be branded, physical. Melee weapons, bullets, grenades, all calculate impact points. Gore isn't just a visual effect, it's gameplay feedback. And it's everywhere. The world is soaked in blood and decay. This is a medieval futuristic war against hell. Over 60 handcrafted levels, a full story, and a brutal endgame content. If you like holy weapons, meaty violence, and stories soaked in sin and steel, add Arms of God to your wishlist on Steam.
How's Sydney?
Fucked.
And the gang war?
Fucked.
Jeez, has anything improved since I left?
Oh, the price of petrol's gone down.
I didn't realize you drive.
Huh?
More nuts!
Hey there, Icarus here, boomshoot enthusiast and purveyor of Doom mods both large and small, of which you can find a whole smorgasbord of entries on my YouTube channel, Icarus Lives, but that's not what I'm here to talk about today. I'm here to talk about Tokyo Underground Killer. Many of you may have already sunk your teeth into its particular neon-soaked blend of vampiric assassin action, but I'm here to tell you that there's gonna be more. Yes, that's right. You'll be able to sate your thirst very soon with even more Tokyo Underground Killer. And to that effect, here's a sneak peek.
Motherflipping world premiere!
I don't.
You have one chance to save Earth. Don't waste it.
I won't.
These are the canyons, quiet and tranquil. They will protect you from any... Stop! That's not the right text. These are monstrous, magnificent, huge canyons. And this is you, a tiny piece of meat. Of course, hopeful. You must survive in this world. What will help you? A pistol? No, that's not enough. Perhaps your battle car? Damn, still not sufficient. There it is, huge crawlers. Only they will allow you to survive in the canyons. Looks like we'll have to find a bigger crawler.
Hang on, don't shoot. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I'm just here to tell you that Zlim's got more FPS games to show you. That man's a game-playing machine, ain't he? You know, I play a lot of first-person shooters myself, especially ones from New Blood Interactive. Dang it! Okay, I won't try to tell you about New Blood FPS games in the middle of this unrelated stream, or any of their other fantastic games, but you should take a look at these brutal indie first-person shooters Zlim's lined up for you. And if you're interested, be sure to wishlist them, and then buy them, and then leave a good review if you like them. Because if it weren't for indie games, my uncle and I'd probably just be playing backgammon. And we don't even got all the pieces or know how the rules work. So I've got a lot of respect for human creativity, like the kind I see from the devs at New Blood Interactive. Wait, what are you reloading for? Okay, I'm out of here. Thanks, Lamb.
Death and ruin! Glory for Ultramar!
Flipping world premiere!
I'm sure you have no memory of who you are or what's going on, but believe me when I say that every security personnel in that building is on high alert, and every single one of them wants to put a bullet between your eyes. Fight your way out of there.
magic superpowers and his guns. Might not be enough anymore. The world needs more warlocks. Now there's 3 of them. And you to lead them through. You and Metal. Insatiable guns, devastating spells, unchecked power. This is how the worlds end. Project Warlock 2, out now.
Looking a bit slow there, meatbag. How about a brain jack to upgrade your potential?
Wir sind uns seit einiger Zeit deiner bewusst. Meine Brüder und ich. Für einige von ihnen bist du eine Kuriosität. Eine faszinierende kleine Abartung. Für mich bist du nur ein weiteres Hindernis, das auf dem Weg zum Endsieg überrollt werden muss. Ich habe meinen eisernen Hunden befohlen, dich angemessen zu empfangen. Hinter verworrenem Stahl, jenseits von Riten, die älter sind als das Licht. Das Zeitalter des ewigen Feuers ist beinahe hier. Und du, lediglich ein Staubkorn davon. Und sei dir gewiss, ich werde auf dich warten, Freak. In den Tiefen meiner Gießerei.
My god, where are all these awesome games coming from? It's absolutely fucking insane if you ask me. I'm beyond hyped for everything that has been shown here. They have also been handpicked by me, so of course I would be hyped for them. But I am also very much a hype man. Some people, they kind of contain their hype. They're cautiously hyped when they see a new game being announced or see a trailer for a game that they never heard of. I'm like, shit, I really like the look of this. I want to play it. That's typical my hype whenever a new game is announced or whenever I find a new game that has not been released yet. And with that, I have a couple more to show you. Let's take a look at them. I want to play it.
Navidad, un partido en el infierno, de fútbol sangre que sin árbitro y sin bar. Ponte las botas y afila el puñal. Aliens mutantes, un equipo singular, y fugados del presidio. Solo hace falta algún mando policial, y ya tenemos el 11 ideal. Cuando la grada comienza a gritar ¡viva!, el remata se vuelve literal. Y si la vida termina mañana y los demonios se vuelven a alzar, que el fin del mundo me pille en el área, corriendo la banda, volviendo a marcar.
Ranger, what the hell are you doing? Oh hey, future me. I'm just playing some Quake 2 in anticipation of the upcoming mod, Call of the Void. It's a Quake 2 mod that features Quake 1 enemies in new and different ways, kind of creating the sensibility in Quake 2 that fans of Quake 1 wish that it had. It looks really cool. That's what I'm talking about. Why aren't you downloading it? It's out today. It's September 12th. It's not coming out. It's out now. Oh my god! Alright kids, check out this trailer for Call of the Void, a new mod for Quake 2. And when you're done, go download it. It's out now. Oh god, I can't click download fast enough!
We thought we've won against the Strogg, but they rebuilt far beyond our world. Faster, corrupted beyond belief. Flesh twisted with metal, machines fused with dead gods. When it's complete, they'll bring it to Earth. That's when the Void called to me. Escape, they said, if I become their blade. To tear the Strogg apart for defiling what was once theirs. Their machine of destruction.
Now my broskies, thank you so much for watching all the way here with me. It's been a wild freaking ride, holy crap. It's been so much fun putting this together, even though it's taken a lot of work to do it. And you know, with a full-time work and a family and all, it's quite hard putting all of this together at times. But it's so damn worth it, seeing all of you happy people and seeing all of these beautiful, brutal motherflipping games. Now we are reaching the end of the showcase, but I got a pretty big surprise for you still left. Let's take a look.
Announcement.
Wow, pretty damn awesome, right? Hold on, I got one more surprise for you. Let's take a look at that as well.
Announcement.
I heard he can electrocute people with his bare hands.
Some say gold and beer fuel his anger.
He's not that tough. I bet I could. guy's coming, you sauerkraut-sucking scumbags! Play the full release of Darkenstam 3D on October 21st, or I'll kick your ass and eat your pie.
Open wide. Available for free in all PC storefronts. Contains no in-game store, no MTX, no hidden fees. Side effects may include frustration, wrist pain, and or heart attacks. This product is totally safe.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. And I deliberately saved the most brutal of surprises for the end. I know you're not ready for this. This is too big. This is bigger than humanity itself. This is insane.
Total announcement.
Yes, look at them. Strewn across the earth like brushstrokes on a war-torn canvas. The way the crimson pools blend with the mud. Nature's own morbid palette. Every fallen body, a broken hue. Every silent scream, a note in my grand composition. Their ruin was my genesis. They are all dead. Merged into the void of blackness. Only I become a smudge of color, writhing before this grotesque warped canvas. And I can't help but wonder, am I the spectator? Or the artist?
Broskis. I really bloody hope that you enjoyed that showcase. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe as well, because I cover all kind of brutal games just like the ones that we just saw. Also, I'm completely drained right now. Just keeping everything in check. Holy crap, broskis. Oh, thank you guys for the kind words. You are absolutely amazing, and thank you to all the developers, to all the publishers for making all of these trailers for the showcase. Thank you for letting me announce a bunch of the stuff. Thank you for dropping your demos during the show, during the event. And I really tried to make it bullshit free. A little bit of fun here and there, a couple of awesome guests that you saw, and tons of brutal games. I also am rocking a cold right now, so it's like the worst timing ever. But I also want to mention that in the Discord right now, there's going to be a little bit of an after party. I love you guys, so I got a bunch of giveaways to give away, and I'm going to do intense short giveaways in the Discord as soon as I stop being live. So join the Discord, it's linked down in the description. Oh, I don't know how much money that is, but it looks like a hell of a lot, Red Season Dev. Holy crap, man. And I've never seen it turn red before. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you to everyone who's gifted in the stream. As I said, it's completely free. It's been done on my free time, so I appreciate all the support that you guys can show. And for the love of everything, do not forget to wishlist the games, play their demos. The Steam event is up right now. It is linked in the description of this stream. And thank you, Retro Vibe, for helping me put the Steam event together. If you can't see the Steam link, that means that you have to refresh the Steam, because I added it as soon as it was up. UB, thank you, brother. Red Season Dev, thank you. Sino, thank you for the 20 subs. Sinister, Hardwater, everyone who showed support today, thank you. And thank you to all of you who showed up today. There would be no Slim here on YouTube without you guys. So thank you to everyone. You guys are absolutely amazing. I love every single one of you. And that's about it, guys. That's about it. I'm not going to drag it on for too long. All I really feel right now inside of me is love for you guys. So again, thank you. Absolutely amazing. I will drop this as a VOD in maybe an hour or so as a video instead of the stream with the 30 minutes starting soon and all. I cut that away. So if you want to rewatch it, you can watch the video that will go live very soon. And I can barely speak anymore because my throat is killing me. Dyer, thank you, brother. Thank you. Oh my god, no one has heard this today. We gotta fix that. You guys absolutely freaking rock. I love you guys. Wishlist some shit. Hit the Steam event up. Go and check out all the awesome games. Some of the games are gonna be on sale starting on the 15th, so you know. So do check the Steam event regularly for the coming days, because there's other events coming up into a line. They had to start their sales a little bit later, so there's gonna be more sales. So keep your eyes open on the Steam event. Shazak Games, thank you for the 20, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. You guys are too fucking amazing. Too freaking amazing. Too freaking amazing. And I can easily tell you, there's going to be something very similar next year. This is way too much fun to put together. Way too much fun. Red Season Dev! Giga Tank! Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Fucking amazing. Freaking amazing. And look at this shirt. It was sent to me today by the Retro Space team. Absolutely awesome. I got a whole little box of things. I posted it on my socials if you want to see everything that I got. Super awesome. Broskis. Again, I can't say it enough. Thank you so much for hanging today. Thank you so much for making the streams what they are always and not just today. Thank you for checking out my videos. it can only get better from here. It can only get better from here. So thank you guys. Bloody from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys. I wish I could just scream right in all of your ears right now, but the kids are sleeping, unfortunately. It's almost 11 p.m. over here. You should be proud, Slim, dude. That was a good one. Thank you, John. Thank you, man. One more time. Long live retro gaming. Long live indie games. Long live the broskis. I love you guys so much. And if you want part of the after party, join the Discord, link down in the description. Ton of giveaways going on there in just a minute. And I will see you in there. Thank you again, guys, girls, everyone. Papa Slim, over and out.